Hello. Oh god, nope, that's the wrong screen. I mean, I'm on the wrong screen, but let me... there we go. I just saw Dahlia's going live tweet. We're either playing Resident Evil 4 remake or Elden Ring DLC. Oh, she's not having a good day. Those are two very emotional games. Good lord. Goodness. But hello, welcome all. I'm actually relieved to be playing a game that I'm familiar with tonight. You have no idea. I have played so many new games this week. I didn't expect it to be so jarring. It's really not unsettling. That's not the word. It's just, you don't feel like, I don't want to say comfortable. That's not the right word. It's just, you know, you're preparing yourself emotionally for something new. And this time I'm going into something I know thoroughly, which is, well, not thoroughly, but like more thoroughly than the last few. Oh, my game audio's on again. I didn't know that till the VOD, and I start hearing reverse music, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, oh yeah, turns out I have game audio on the just chatting screen. Why? No idea. I think it's because it's part of the audio sources. So I needed almost all of them, and I wasn't gonna just not use the nesting if it only had the game audio. So, well. Ah, well. Let's dive into it though, because I need to get more of the story done. And so let's just get into it. I'm going to pause the music because this is voice acted. Oh my god, I'm so tiny. Hold on. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Want to catch a ride with me?
Did the game the right size?
Usually no kids allowed, but I'll make an exception this one time.
Oh my god, it's ready to go. That's crazy. That's like when you're told to flip to a certain page in a book and you do it without even trying. That's so satisfying. You're gonna go... yeah, that's good. We're gonna go that big today. Do I want a blankie? I do kind of want a blankie. I want to be like cozy in my usual game. Let's see. What blankie do I want tonight? Do I want the orange one tonight? Maybe I want the orange. I do kind of want the orange one. Is it on season? Absolutely fucking not. But that's okay. Yeah. The orange vibe. It gotta be a little bigger though. There we go. I think that's good. Maritime! Thank you for the resub! Thank you!
Len.
Thank you for loving me.
Len.
Thank you for being there.
Oh, God.
Everyone's thanking.
Len.
The whole world's thanking you.
Stop,
Thanking
Len.
us for thanking you.
Please.
I liked it.
Thank you. A 2-year streak is crazy. 27 total, but a 2-year streak. As I've had... No worries, Maritime. By all means, focus on your IRL peoples. Because, you know, they're in front of you. And I am pixels. Alrighty. Did I log into this today? Maybe I did. Maybe I did dailies. I must have. Done dailies. It must have been early too, because I have most of my energy replenished, so it must have been. We're gonna be able to go right into story. That's great. Oh, that's what's highlighted. Okay, so this... Why? I don't know why it gave me a notification. I finished both of these. I would like you to eyeball. Look at these.
Yeah, I finished it.
1.2 and 1.4 million points. I'm gonna obliterate that thing. You know what's the best part? I did that on auto. I don't play this game. I do. But, I will say, to get to chapter 12 to be able to unlock that main bulletin, I kinda might have skipped 8 to 12. So do I know what's happening currently? Not really. I do know that they're working on trying to get into this like hidden room in the dome or something. I don't know if, anyway. There were some shenanigans in between, so I don't think I missed a whole lot other than like the hee hee ha ha, so we'll see where 13 picks up, because Endless War, I can't imagine is a very light chapter. The war goes on and you're not allowed to turn back. Jesus Christ. Okay. haven't played this team in a hot second. We're gonna try this one though. They should be OP
Great,
for
thanks.
the story though. They should be more than that.
Sterile. Hey, handle
Maybe
it
that's just it too.
gently.
Story levels,
Our victory
they're kind of
comes
just
in the
annoying at this
tide
point
of
because there's
blood.
not a real challenge to them.
Oh, hi.
Really just aim and obliterate. And down goes one.
How dare you?
The puppy.
Agreed.
I don't think I've ever heard Medicine Pocket say ow that
certainly
aggressively.
a choice.
And the
Have I
big one's
startled you?
down. And done.
Huh? It's already over?
This is partly because do you want to know how fucking stupid I am? I shouldn't. You know what? Let me nip that self-talk in the bud. I can act stupid sometimes because the amount of characters that I have thought that I've unlocked the Euphoria for example,
watch your step.
Marcus.
Books are everywhere.
I'm like, oh, I activated the
And
Euphoria.
if you
Great.
Step on them.
No, I haven't.
That hurts me.
You have to click into it. And that is where you unlock the Euphoria. Because I'm like, wait, why do some of them have, like, items for the Euphoria? Where's an example?
It's
Yeah, why do
always
some of
good
them
to
have
you
items?
here,
And then I'm like,
no matter
oh,
if you found a bargain
it's because I
or
do Euphoria
sucked
so
along.
goddamn rarely, I forgot that that was something I had to do. So there's a bunch of them where I'm like, why aren't they doing the things that all the guides say they should do? And it's because I can't read. As per freaking usual. Arrows are always greedy. They are made... I just realized, am I doing... Is this story... Was that last level just a fight? Oh. Are these just fights?
It's an honor to meet you.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Maybe you should go back and do the story then. If there is no more story, then we should do that.
We're not afraid of you.
Be careful.
So I can know what the fuck is going on.
I don't get it. This
I know the meta was
please.
Sotheby. I know that happened.
Please stay
Can't remember if that
behind
was
me.
before or after
You
where
are
we
not
left off.
welcome here. Up and at it. My responsibility.
I will say I did the minigame offline though. The one where you use the characters to be an assassin but like in a very reverse kind of way.
You want
Where you still got to go through the city and you got to complete missions just like you would in Assassin's Creed, except you did it through the reverse system of like the puzzle boards, which is really cool. I liked it. I thought it was a really great mix of the two playstyles. No, I'm thoroughly impressed with this collab. More and more. And it's only like a weekend. It's only been a week. And it's so good. Take note. Is there like an end of I know there's Game Awards every year. Is there an award for like best collaboration? Because genuinely, if there is one, they have to win. Because it's so good.
The curtain.
These might just be fights. You know what? I did that to myself. Story, 0%. Bonus stage. Oh, is it telling me it's a bonus stage? I misunderstood. Okay. And that's why it's costing energy. I understand. Okay.
Filter complete.
Well, I'm gonna do
Move
them all
carefully.
just because I want to make sure there is in fact no more story. Once we get to the end,
Oh, look.
we can go back and we'll do chapter 8 through 12. Like, that's a good plan. I like that. That also makes me feel so, oh my god, if that's the case, I kind of hope they do more events, like in reverse like that.
Stay away from
Because I find the events almost too
my
long.
responsibility.
Like, they are lengthy. The ones that are 20 plus chapters, I'm like, what the fuck?
Practically just enough
This
what I'm
is
good at.
too much. It's a lot of reading, which I understand as a visual novel. I get that.
Laundry time.
I'm one person with one throat. That sounds terrible out of context, but you know what I'm saying.
I said go away.
Find cover.
You want this crunch to do?
I can eat some now.
Yes. got this. We'll find our home. Do it. One day.
I think it's hard mode that unlocks the second game's bulletin then, but I think I need to finish all the chapters to unlock the hard mode, which makes sense, 'cause that's the same for every event. So either way, I have to finish this. You know what's been really cool about this though? It kinda, the little like critter collector in me kinda wishes we got an exclusive like Assassin's Creed critter. Surely there's some kind of like animal mascot in that game franchise that we could have had as our critter. Surely. I would have loved a little critter collab. That would have been adorable.
Oh, look. Please, it is here. You are not welcome here. Get out of you.
But I mean, that's a very small note compared to like, how good everything else was. Like, it's definitely not even a knock. So they just said, hey, if we did this again, what would you add? I'm like, this, a critter. There's nothing else I would argue you could improve on. 16. Okay, so I'm thinking this is probably the last one then. The only one that have an achievement for, so I'd assume. Hello? There we go.
Field check complete. Move carefully. Please stay. Oh look, I can eat what I'm good at. We stand together. Get out of you. Just enough what this heart should do. Just another shift. Rise and shine. Laundry time. You are not welcome here. My responsibility. Up and at it. Oh, be careful. What are you doing? It is here. Please, what up? I can hear. Yes, I got this. I can do it. Awaken. Rise and shine. You won't get away. Higher than a bell tower, and deep in the clouds.
Weirdly enough, it's always the event stories that the boss battle, it's harder in story mode for some reason. I find anyway. But then in like party, whatever mode, it's just, I don't know, there's no problem.
Oh look, here's another. Oh look, here's another one. 强梁既出，王有不为。
In hindsight, that could be because I make modifications to the team. That could be it.
Oh, be careful. My responsibility. We're not
What's
afraid
crazy
of
is
you.
I don't even think she's in Site 3. What is her name? Liang from the film patch. I don't even think she's in Site 3 yet.
You want me to see it?
She's crazy.
We can hear it.
She's just had to take the back burner because she isn't used as much on my stuff. But
We'll find our home one day.
I have to say though, best investment character that I've had so far this year, I would say Fatutu. Easily. So versatile in every goddamn team. Actually, she's pretty close with Flutterpage. Flutterpage and Fatutu are two of the best investments I've had this year. Easily. Oh, I forgot they have multiple stages. Not that it matters, but I forgot. We're only on stage round 5 of 20. Let me guess, there's usually a third stage, typically?
Find
Bro,
cover.
there's no turns. You're done. Is it done? Yes.
That wasn't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
You're right, Flutterpage. True, Eagle would have been a good critter. You could, like, mutant it up a little bit. You could, if they let you license-wise. Okay, yeah, so that is the last one. Okay, cool. So I'm just bad at story. That's fine. Okay, in that case... here's what we're gonna do. Where did we leave off? I think we did this one. I think we did 7. So we're gonna go to 8. Well, no, I did 7 on my own. We actually got to 6 on stream, I think. And then I did 7 on my own, and I actually paid attention, and then 8. So let's do 8. Will it replay the story, or does it just go right to the fight? Oh, gross. Wait, can I not redo story? Can you not redo event story? Am I crazy? I don't think I've ever gone backwards, though, so that could also be why. Oh, is that what this button is? That's what that button is. Figured it out. I thought it was bestiary. That's not right. What is bestiary? Chamber entrance, cathedral interior. Okay.
Uccello. Who? Where? Oh,
alert as always.
Sorry, I hadn't meant to drift asleep. It's just that so much has happened over the past few days.
Mm-hmm. You were almost sliced a couple times. The assassin's attention is fixed intently on the fresco before him.
Perhaps the bird in the fresco represents Uccello himself. Uccello means bird, after all.
Wow, really thought outside the box on that one.
So then, in these paintings, Uccello is a wondrous bird that has many followers.
That sounds like a god.
A metaphor.
Ah.
It seems like we're nearly there, but something's still missing. Perhaps I can take a closer look.
Apple slowly floats upward to the blank area. As if in perfect synchronization, a beam of light passes through the stained glass, illuminating Apple in the blank area before him. Okay, so he's the god. Fervent reds, vivid greens, a panoply of new colors blossom in the light, only to fade like the ebbing tide.
You saw that too, right?
Says the talking apple. Ezio nods.
There were colors. Fleeting, yes. But no trace of color is ever fully erased. Let's see.
Ezio wipes the blank section of the wall, then sniffs his hand. Ew.
There's a faint metallic smell.
Metallic smell? But this apple doesn't see anything on the wall that could create such a smell.
Trust
Metallic
me,
like blood?
in my line of work, I've become very familiar with the
Yeah,
scent.
blood. Like it's iron, right? There's unwavering confidence in his tone.
I do hope you aren't implying that those awful rumors that Mr. Leonardo told me yesterday are true.
I mean, probably. Then they cut their wrists to shed blood. Jesus, mixed with hair and soil and painted the mixture in the wall. Oh, so it is blood. Yep. Oh god, I don't like how that oozes. Ugh.
No. I refuse to follow this train of thought. It must be something else. Something less gory.
Has
Give
to
me a
be?
minute.
No, I don't think it has to be apple.
Metal oxidation, frescoes, and pigment.
He's doing a lot of gymnastics. A series of keywords emerge and intertwine in his mind until the final piece of the puzzle falls into place.
Oh, I've got it! Many artists in this era use pigments derived from minerals such as ochre, lapis lazuli, and chromium compounds.
Ain't true.
When exposed to moisture, they undergo oxidation, which may be the source of this metallic scent.
Apple stares at the blank space in front of him.
Yes, it all makes sense now. I've cracked the code to this perplexing riddle, and the answer shines brighter than ever before.
deliberate pause, as if waiting awaiting thunderous applause from its
Per
audience.
favore.
Please. The assassin stifles a laugh and makes a polite bow to suggest he continue. Oh, I like how he's like placating.
I can only conclude that the artist used a special pigment that's only visible under specific lighting.
Oh, spy message.
Only visible under specific lighting. How? That sounds like sorcery.
Oh, the man doesn't know science. Got it.
This isn't sorcery, Amico. It's science. Back in this apple's timeline, I mean homeland, pigments like this are not particularly rare. But why does this phenomenon seem to be receptive to my body? Oh, I see.
Apple's golden glow grows even brighter, like a small rising sun. I'm gonna say it's light.
So this apple is no different than a kind of optical filter.
There you go.
An optical filter.
Like a flashlight.
As you might know, sunlight consists of various wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation.
He does not know that.
Waves of sunlight. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's unshocking.
Never mind that. Let's assume this pigment is only visible under specific colors of light, say red light or orange light.
I'm so glad they addressed that, because yeah, there's
At
gonna be
dusk,
like
when the sun
a
is
knowledge
near
gap
the
between
horizon,
these two franchises.
its rays travel through the atmosphere at a steeper angle, which
One's
diffuses
super
the
technological
blue
and scientific, and the other one's
ultraviolet
like
light, causing
not
the
there
sunlight
yet.
to appear more orange and red. A sunset, in other words. Building on this, if we use an optical filter to block out even more blue and ultraviolet wavelengths...
You may as well get to the point, Signore Apple, because you've lost me.
Yeah, and say he's like, don't come back for me, just tell me the point. Apple twirls excitedly in midair.
With the right amount of red and orange light, the pigment on the walls
If Apple had
should
feet, he'd
become
be kicking him
visible.
and twirling his hair.
But for how long? The light from before faded in an instant.
Well, that's true. Highly limited in duration, and in size too. Nothing like the breathtaking display Leonardo demonstrated in the monastery. It may require a particular angle to achieve the desired effect. However, figuring that out will take some complex mathematical calculations.
If only we had 37. They both pause to examine the painting. The white space remains undisturbed, pervious to its observers.
So, this is Uccello's final puzzle, huh? All this has really piqued my curiosity, Ezio. What kind of a man was this Paolo Uccello?
Mi dispiace. I can't even recall his face.
Huh.
Though I'm not surprised by his use of riddles. If he is anything like the other artists I know. They all like hiding puzzles in their work. It's a means of protecting them from imposters.
That's true. That's actually kind of a
I do
thing
know he
even
has a
now.
passion for drawing birds. That's part of the reason they call him Uccello.
Like visual signatures.
You can tell from the meticulous detailing he painted them with.
Other than that, though, he was quite ordinary.
Not as lively as Leonardo, nor as eccentric as Brunelleschi.
Is that so?
Brunelleschi? I can't fucking say
Yet
that. I'm
this
sorry.
ordinary man had a mind as vast as the universe itself. Not only was he a legendary painter, but he was also a pioneer in perspective and lighting. The perplexing puzzles he left in his works have proved an enduring challenge for scholars to decipher. Not to mention, he seems to be one of these Compliners cultists.
Ezio doesn't seem to give the accusation much weight. Reaching out his hand, he gently brushes the chipped wall.
He was also a Florentine. And it's
I
no
don't know
wonder
if I'm
that a
supposed to have context
Florentine
for this.
can work wonders.
Because clearly he acts like he almost knew the guy. Like he's very pensive or mindful when he's learning all this. I don't know if in the games, like, there's a connection, but... Why are you running? She awakens feeling like her body is filled with lead. Oh, never mind. She's waking up.
Sotheby? Leonardo?
Burden is confused again. Not him sleeping. Not Leonardo sleeping. Jesus.
Don't take me, please.
Sotheby.
Ooh.
Burden notices half-open sensor on the altar.
That must have been the
Altar
source of the sleeping gas.
Ah.
Thank you, Miss Sotheby. That potion you gave me seems to have mitigated the effects of the gas.
I'm not tasty. Really? Oh.
The sleeping young lady appears gripped in a terrible nightmare. No kidding.
It seems they aren't going to be waking up anytime soon. There you go.
The dozing duo are dragged behind the altar, hidden beneath the holy protection of its shadow.
You should be safe here, for the time
They're
being.
hiding their bodies while they sleep.
Angel's trumpets are poisonous. Keep clear from them.
Oh, she means the mushroom. Got it.
I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Bene. Our reinforcements are in position. I understand that the Padre already took care of the rats in the central nave. You, go fetch them and lock them up.
Oh, you're not gonna find them.
Si, Comandante! The rest of you will follow me to eliminate our troublesome assassin. Seize the golden apple and claim those relics.
You don't even
Now
have
pull
faith.
yourselves together. We can't let this assassin get the drop on us. So if I catch any of you slacking off, you're going to wish I'd kicked you off the ledge here.
Jesus.
Capito?
Si, Comandante!
May the Father of Understanding guide... Huh?
The Templar commander notices a slender shadow behind a brick chimney.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Good afternoon, sir.
You. Aren't you that visitor from last night?
Made that sound weird. Breeze sweeps through, carrying up the tension in the air.
Don't tell me. You snuck your way up here for some sightseeing, signorina. Prendetela! Muoviti! Flank her from the other side! She must be with the assassins! Don't let her get away!
Bold assumption. Not wrong. Bold. Obviously, these tiles aren't made for running. True. Foundation training didn't include any programs on rooftop evasion.
I need to find Ezio and Mr. Apple, but
The enormous dome looms ahead, the dark ventilation grates resembling the dim, watchful eyes of giant beasts. Far from a welcoming sight.
how should I get inside?
It appears you're lost, signorina. These courtesans and foreigners. I've always wondered why the assassins only attract the likes of you as allies.
Oh, that's rude. We are none of those things, sir.
It's not hard to side with the assassins, when the only other option is you.
Damn! Tell him, Burden. Tell him.
You're just a band of faithless lowlifes, nothing more.
She inches backward but finds there's no more roof left to meet her step. Oh shit.
Do you cherish your life, signorina? Or will you leap down like one of those suicidal assassins?
I mean, leap of faith, right? Laughter erupts from the advancing thugs. She is in fact gonna jump. Her heart beats faster and faster as if it might burst from her throat at any moment. Ooh. A throwing knife pierces through the commander's eye. Oh, that's a shame.
My eye!
Cry about it. Dead on. Flashes of flying blades flicker in the chaos. That is a fucking sentence, sorry. The Templars fall from the rooftop one by one. Just around the corner, a grayish figure stands silently, like a phantom in the sunlight.
Ezio.
Nice.
Follow the wall on your right until you see a mechanical bird. I placed it there to mark a hidden window. Your friend's waiting for you there.
What about you?
The assassin takes a step forward, directing his gaze toward another wave of Templars. Their armor glints coldly in the waning sunlight, forming a restless silver sea on the rooftop.
I have other work to do.
Mm-hmm. Cool. For my own sanity, we're gonna do the higher levels in between because I need something to. Oh, I was in here today. Ooh, I hope I have enough energy to do all this. Holy shit. I may not actually. This is not
Move
good.
carefully. Did you see someone?
I must have forgot I was streaming today because normally I don't touch this from streaming it.
We're not afraid of you. These sheets are my winning. I don't get it.
That's okay. There's other stuff we can do without energy.
You
That's all.
won't get away.
We'll still do the story.
Oh look, please stay
I just
behind.
hope I can
What I've got to
unlock the hard mode.
Please,
I think
no.
I can.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Actually, maybe not. I think I can.
It's
I just have to
out
find
of
it. Because it's not this kind of hard mode where it's like just a harder version of the fight. It's a whole
What
separate
you
like
doing?
chapter line of like hard mode fights.
This one.
And it's just fights, there's no story.
Yes, I got this. You are not
We'll see if that's a thing, or if I'm just making it up. I just kind of assumed that's what it was when I saw it was Maine's bulletin block.
And even the clouds.
Imagine getting beat up by a bunch of little girls. I shouldn't say that. They're not all little girls. Only one's an actual little girl. The rest are just short. And then there's Isol. Can I win back some candy today? That would be good. Oh, good. There we go. That should be enough to get his 8,000. Yeah, get a Psy Cube. Let's go. That's what I wanted. Good stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me equip that real quick.
Don't touch garlic, carrot.
Yeah, we know. You're a picky
celery,
eater,
broccoli.
Joe. I know. A toddler. Ezio.
Don't think
Thank
I
you.
haven't noticed
You
you looking to
get
pay me a visit out in the wilderness.
This one.
Usually those who seek to find me are looking for
And we're
trouble.
gonna engrave it as
I'm glad
much
you're
as
one of
we
the
can.
exceptions.
I don't have a lot of Sharpodontes, so we're gonna do what we can. Oh, nice. We can take it to 50. Good stuff. Love that. Okay, cool. He's pretty well done for the most part. The only thing I'm missing is his resonance, which is or reasoning pattern, which is kind of nice. Cool. I mean, other than max level, I always leave that for last though. Come on, give me candy. Ooh, 3 levels. Okay, maybe 35 will give me candy. I think it does. No, it doesn't. It gives me the memory shard. Fuck. A kingdom for some candy. Do I have any consumables? I do not. Oh, a 5-star character to insight level 3 level. A 5-star. Oh. I probably want to save that for Alexios, I would think, because Alexios is a 5-star, I believe. Do I have any way of getting candy? I'd rather not use my clear crystals. I'd rather not. I'd like to save those for the banner. Okay. We might just have to go until we can't anymore. What? Oh. Right. That's fair. Let me look at what unlocks Main's Bulletin then. Clear Drama in Athens. DIA 10. Ode to the... Oh, wait, I'm dumb. This is the second half, isn't it? Event locked. Yeah, because it's not out yet. I am thinking it's the hard mode that they do for every other event. But no, it's not. That doesn't exist yet. It's the second half. It's when Cassandra comes out. That makes more sense. I could be wrong. That wait, no, 35 days. No, wait. What? Drama in Athens. Well, that doesn't make any sense. No, in Athens, with the name, that makes sense. It has to be Cassandra's patch part. Or half the patch, because Athens. I don't know, man. So does the timer on Main's Bulletin then only mean the first one that's there? Because the timer, the 35 days, I'm assuming is just for this one specifically? Not both? Because I mean, when does her half come? I thought it was around the same time that the banner ends, but the banner's on here for like another, yeah, 35 days. So hold on. Let me get my dates right, because I'm confuzzled. Notice. Where's the calendar they give us? There we go, this thing. When do you start? The 28th. Oh, okay, so they do overlap. Okay, never mind. That's why. Okay. So that's not until the 28th. That's not for another 2 weeks. Okay. Cool. So I don't have to worry about that. I can just do the hard levels and I'm done. Dope. Good stuff. So then let's do the arduous version. 20? Ripperoonie. Okay. Ugh. I don't have to. Are there arduous versions anywhere else along here? Or are they all story? No, these are... Oh, there is. Okay, then I'll wait. I won't do them. I won't have enough energy to do them all anyway, so... Deadly Dusk. Sadly, this was never about freedom. It was about order.
Oh, I'm so relieved to see you safe and sound, Vertin. We heard the sounds of fighting from below, and Ezio decided to check if any of you were in trouble.
Sorry for worrying you. But Ezio...
The dead silence feels ominous.
I'm certain Mr. Ezio can handle it.
I'm sure he
knows
can.
What he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about him.
The Templars came prepared today.
Oh, speaking of.
I'll go handle them. You stay here.
Are you certain? What if it's a trap? I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should go to get...
You don't need to worry. I've dealt with the Templars for many years.
True. The assassin flicks his wrist, the cold sheen of the hidden blades flashing in the shadows. He's always ready.
This is just yet another battle the Templars will lose. Besides, you are my friends. I won't let them put you in danger.
Aw, good guy Ezio. The assassin descends the stone steps in bounding leaps. As he moves, he looks up and gives Apple a final reassuring smile.
I promise you. We'll meet again, amigo.
Maybe I will play Assassin's
He's
Creed.
a selfless man.
And exceptionally perceptive. These Templars are indeed well prepared today. I came out of the central nave because Sotheby and Leonardo were knocked unconscious by some kind of sleeping gas.
What?
The priest named Alberto was likely behind it. I've hidden the two of them behind the altar, but there's no telling how long they'll be safe there.
This is bad. We still haven't figured out the trick to opening the secret chamber. Let's hurry, and we can exchange information on the way.
Optical filters. Uccello. Bird.
Yes, that's all we've managed to uncover so far. What about your
Good
side?
amount, though, buddy.
Any new clues?
She simply glances over the
Nothing
Damn it.
substantial. But combining what you mentioned about the fresco and what the father said.
Yes, there's another fresco in the dome, but it was suspended midway by the sponsor, the Arte della Lana. More than a dozen artisans and artists, including Signore Uccello, the chief painter, participated in this project. But none of them received a single florin for their work. Che Dio li benedica.
If I might speculate, I think that the fresco isn't a puzzle or the key to any mystery, but rather a reflection of the experience of the artists themselves as they were painting the cathedral.
The artist's real experience? But how would you explain this surreal-looking stone?
What if it's not a stone in the first place? Perhaps it's that optical filter you proposed.
You mean that Uccello had an optical filter too? Oh, that's smart.
I like how
Even in
surprised he
this era,
sounds. Like,
an
oh,
optical
yeah.
filter wouldn't be impossible to make. All you need is something that reflects the light properly. For example, a small piece of stained glass. Anyway, we just need to get to the secret chamber to confirm it for ourselves. We're almost there. Huh? When did he...
So the empty room.
You seem
Oh, he's
surprised
back.
to see me here, Signore Golden Apple, and Signorina Apprentice.
So you were working with them, just as I suspected.
You hid your discovery about linear perspective from your friend to avoid being spied on, didn't you? That was wise.
A group of Templars emerges from the shadows, pouring out like cobwebs in the dim
But
light.
it seems we weren't clever enough to see through your lies about emptying the cathedral.
I never lied. What a baffling accusation. All I have done is call in my dear friends who had been exposed to the scorching sun while you were sleeping on the job.
I don't understand. You seem like a respectable man of the cloth. Why would you betray your faith to serve the Templars?
The priest's face darkens.
Betray? I've been a Templar all along.
There it is.
There was no one to betray.
But isn't Leonardo your friend?
Even the closest of friends may keep a secret or two from one another, don't they? It's not so different from his secret connections with the assassins.
This truly is an era of distrust.
Ah, and speaking of our friend Leonardo and that model girl, I admit you hid them quite well. It took our men some time to find them.
Shit, they found them. Ignoring the anxious look from the young woman, the priest casually paces in front of the fresco, admiring as if it were any other painting.
Beautiful. I've always liked the way the lime layers peel away, like buried sins exposed to the light.
Ew.
Layer after layer stripped away. It's a kind of purification.
He turns around and reverently makes the signs of the cross over his chest.
Now, open the chamber if you still care about the safety of your friends.
You know what? He even looks like a villain. We should have clocked that.
Let me warn you.
We definitely should have clocked
is
that.
on his way here. He will stop at nothing to destroy you, Templars.
Ezio, you say? Oh, I'm afraid I must be the one to tell you he's not coming back.
What? What do you mean by that?
Alberto steps to the window, looking down at the red-tiled rooftops below.
You will find we are also quite experienced in dealing with assassins. He will find his eternal rest here in Firenze this day.
The Creed. Ooh, hold on. This art, though? That's a good art. God, that's nice.
Giddy top, assassin. The old city is
Hi,
looking
Abby.
for you.
How you doing?
You won't get away this time. Our orders are clear. Secure the relics and the golden apple. And one equally important command from the Pope himself. Kill
Are
the
you?
assassin
Good.
Ezio Auditore.
I'm really glad that I didn't actually miss as much of the story as I thought I did.
We will help you open the secret chamber.
I actually remember all this. I'm shocked how much I retained.
Vertin, we can't just... Wait. When did you figure out how to open the secret chamber?
Offer the satisfied
Bene.
clap. Fuck you,
Bene.
Alberto.
It's
Fuck you.
time you shared your little secret.
Let me pause this.
Vertin.
I will update you, Abby. I've been reading the Kaiju number 8 comic, like the manga. I'm on chapter 94 of 129. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, like, the actual storytelling concepts are very simple. Like, they're very predictable, I suppose. But how it's done is very good. Like, I actually cried a little bit at some of the chapters.
Everything will be all right. Now, let's pay attention to the fresco.
Her calm tone is a mask worn over a swirling pool of anxiety.
Can you recall the riddle?
For real, Verdon's gonna need a therapist after all this.
Of course. It's how we got this far. Subcadenti fulgore. Cadentia
Under the waning glow,
sanctuaria
the waning
conium
sanctuaries
gunjor.
unite.
Leonardo proposed that these waning sanctuaries must refer to vanishing points, and by unite, He means the place these vanishing points connect.
Like Battleship.
So we need to find where they are connected.
Nobody
what does
gives
the
a shit
other
where you
half
do.
of the sentence mean then? Under the waning glow.
Could it be that the optical
This feels like
filter,
National Treasure, where
I
they had that
suppose
one
that's
guy
me,
like hijack
must
their
be
team.
placed at their
you know?
intersection at dusk?
I believe so.
Can't remember if that was the first or second
Well
one, but
done,
it might have
my
happened
obedient
twice.
lambs. You've cracked the puzzle quite nicely. Now what follows is just some tedious work from my side.
God, somebody just like kick him and leave him in like a temple to die. Released from the priest sensor, wisps of fog stretch and encroach inch by inch within the small enclosed space.
This apple feels light and dizzy. Are we in heaven now?
Oh, he is high.
It's that sleeping gas again. Hold your breath.
Hold my... Huh?
Sorry, he's out. Hold my... Time seems to have stopped moving. Oh, the way they make this. The air is filled with heavy doses of scopolamine and atropine. The alter colors twist lines and disregard all physical laws effortlessly.
Ooh. As above, so below. As below, so above.
As above, so below. Oh, I love that phrase. I've been very familiar with that phrase for a while.
Do you think I'd give you
Felt
the
about, like,
chance to buy
balance.
time for your friends?
The idea being as above on Earth, so below underworld. Or,
We
you know,
will
sky.
bring order to
Yeah,
this
it's all about
chaotic
like
world.
yin-yang balance.
By straying from order, you invite your own doom.
What happens to one happens to
You're
the other, or
bound
impacts the other. That
right.
kind of thing. She hanging on. She trying.
Huh?
Sharp, clear cry of an eagle snaps the timekeeper back to awareness. Priest paces over to the stained glass window. At first he looks anxious, but then he appears to relax.
My memory is as poor as ever. It's nearly dusk, and our assassin is most assuredly dead.
Oh, you wish. Ooh. Dust-covered stained glass and blood spray intertwined into a breathtaking arc. The priest kneels in the sunset light, staring up at his own death reflected in the killer's eyes. Oh, that's so good.
Ezio.
Eat shit, get wrecked. The faint metallic scent lingers in the air, blood and dust staining the assassin's grayish robe. He arrives just in time.
You claim to bring order,
That's a good art.
but all you do is seek control. Fortunately, neither the world nor its people will bow so easily.
Nice. The few defeat the many in this battle. Priest lies on the ground, his pale, aging face distorted by a rippling pool of blood. This is so cool, I know, right?
Sei un cane
Pestering
bastardo.
bastard dog. Jesus Christ.
Fastidioso.
Un assassino non perde
An
mai
assassin
di
never
vista
loses
il
track of
suo
his target.
bersaglio.
Not a good one.
How did you survive?
You really overestimate your men.
You're outnumbered, assassin. There's no way you can survive this. It's better that you kneel and accept your fate. No one can withstand the order.
The doors and windows on the street have all been tightly shut. The bustle on the street has disappeared. Even the wind falls silent, anticipating the worst.
Outnumbered. Where did you get that idea?
Shadows emerge from behind him, flanking him on either side.
Where did they...
Leaping down from the rooftops, sneaking in from the alleys, the phantoms swiftly gather behind Ezio. The wordless determination in their eyes speaks for them. We work in the dark to serve the light. Nice. Art assassins.
All those lowlifes you so readily dismissed. When I needed them, they came to our aid.
Ah!
Impossible.
One knee on the ground, the assassin stares at the priest's trembling eyes, withering in pain.
By every soldier and summon every knight and every Templar in this city. It will never be enough.
Oh, the music. Ah. The assassin's hidden blade is driven through the priest's heart.
No. It can't end like this.
But as it seems like the priest should breathe his last, begins to laugh.
Assassins. You're merely puppets. String. Driven by delusion. Each life you take brings you one step closer to the darkness.
Così sia.
Let it be so. Oh. Entering the darkness is not a curse for us. It is our most solemn duty. An assassin does not fear the darkness any more than an eagle would fear the sky.
La fede dovrebbe dare conforto.
Faith should bring comfort, not pain. Close the fallen priest's eyes with undue reverence.
Requiescat in pace.
Rest in peace. Damn. So what the hell are we doing in chapter 12? It's chapter 11. I could see, like, being the cleanup, you know? The story cleanup. But, like, what the fuck is 12? Oh, Abby, they did so much for this collab. They did so many good choices. They even had a mini game where you essentially had to play Assassin's Creed, but
no more befuddling riddles and clouds of sleeping gas.
Fucking yapping.
I've never loved this world as much as I do now.
You had to play like Assassin's Creed, but it was in the format of like reverse. So like how we have, like, say, like our 3 doors puzzles where it's all about like tiles and you can only move so far with so much energy, like that kind of thing. They kept that format, but then they used it to do the Assassin's Creed like playstyle where you have to like take out a target, be sneaky through here, do whatever. Yeah, it was really well done. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
You were quite clever to cooperate with Alberto to stall for time. But how did you know that Ezio was coming to save us?
It's almost like Abby should play reverse, right,
didn't
guys?
know. But I knew that irritating Alberto would risk the safety of Sotheby and Leonardo. Moreover, I think I may have actually figured out what the relics truly are.
Play for the sake of Ezio.
That
with how much free stuff you get when you join, you'd probably get them for free. You get like what, 50, almost 60 free pulls if you like join now. Yeah, it's insane. Play Assassin's Creed again. Yeah, that's fair. Another clumsy little bird carrying its creator's encrypted message.
Sicuro. He means he's safe. Looks like my friends from the Thieves Guild have already rescued Leonardo and Signorina Sotheby.
Nice.
You seem to have a lot of friends.
Being a nice guy does that.
Assassins worked alone.
Nah, assassins have a network. Smiling, the assassin shakes his head. Never. No.
Quite the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
True assassins are more than just killers. We are the manifestation of a belief. A belief in freedom.
An idea.
And the ability to fight for
concept.
it. We do not hold to any authority but our own. We are free to follow our own path. And many share that belief. That's why we are never alone.
Hi, Amelia. How you doing?
Just like the artist that painted these. I imagine they must see each other as fellow believers in art.
For a moment, everyone takes a moment to appreciate the modeled frescoes surrounding them.
So, the outline of their story should be clear now.
One by one, the pages that had been scattered to an unknown corner of history fall neatly together. They should have been carried away by the winds of time, like fallen leaves. But if these pages were ever meant to be rediscovered someday, then yes, now is that moment.
About 20 years ago, a group of painters led by Uccello started working on the fresco here. Even today, you can still sense the enthusiasm in their work.
Love that, Amelia.
The essence of linear perspective
They did
lies not
so good
only
with
in
this collab.
reproducing reality, but in the narrative quality of space itself.
You have only scratched the surface. If you truly want to grasp the essence of the concept, I suggest you review Plato's theory of forms.
This is gonna be a weird take, but I'm gonna be honest. The amount I know it's marketing because almost every YouTuber has been like, hey, this is sponsored by Reverse 1989. I'm like, okay, then I know that they were paid to say it, or paid to do it, paid to make it. But I will say, this collab has been so highly praised by not just Reverse players, but by Assassin's Creed players who have never played Reverse even. They're looking back and they're like, oh my god, this is like, they made whole mechanics for this. Like, they did so much work, and it's really well done. And not that I think that Reverse 1989 was not taken seriously by people before, but I think as soon as people hear gacha, they think it's something that's like a cheap cash grab. Something that is like low effort because, low work, high reward type thing, right? And so I think this is probably the collab that has made more people either come back to Reverse 1989 after they dropped it, or it's going to be the one that makes people take it a bit more seriously, like as a game, and respecting it for what it is, which is the visual novel and the story. The combat's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's, I know a lot of people kind of dismissed it in its first year because they're like, it wasn't as action-packed as a lot of other gachas of the time. Even now, a lot of the time it's not. Farmcraft Genshin or something when they hear gacha. Yes and no. A lot of people who are in the gacha space think it's, I think they think it's one of two things, which is either like some kind of otome, which is a lot of otomes are gacha. Not all otomes are gacha, but a lot are. Same as how not all gachas are like open world exploration. Gacha exhaustion is a real thing because at the end of the day, we all only have so much of a budget. But one thing I do think Reverse has done well for itself is that there's so many ways to beat the content. You don't need to hold out for a specific unit. You don't need to hold out for a specific character unless you like them. You can usually make do and get rewards just doing whatever you want, which is very hard to do for most gachas. Gotcha, Brent. Yeah, 100%. I think too that Reverse is very returnee friendly. They're very friendly with if you miss a day, you don't get penalized for it. Like for example, if I miss a day, you know the how every day you log in, you get 90 clear drops or whatever for the Roaring Blessing. If you miss a day, you just get twice the next day. You don't miss out because you missed a day. They just put it in your mail, which other gachas don't do. Other gachas are like, no, fuck you, you didn't log in. Like there's that kind of stuff. All of the character stories and all of the events are completely replayable. You just have to like redeem them just by playing the game. Like they've done a lot of things that has made not only their game very, I almost want to say healthy, but they've done a lot when it comes to retaining players as well as bringing in new ones. Like they don't make it overwhelming to the point where they're like, oh, I can never catch up. It's like, no, that's the point. They give you so many opportunities. Reruns are constant. Like it's a good thing. FOMO, I can honestly say I've never really felt true FOMO from Reverse, which is insane. FGO? See, I don't know FGO enough. Generous compared to others that are stingy. Yes and no. They can be. Their pity system definitely is, that's for sure. Also higher in pity is earlier. Yep, that's also true. And no weapon banner. That's also true. Psi cubes, yeah. Psi cubes, you can usually earn them by playing whatever event they came out on. True. The PGR and the Reverse collabs have been some of the best. Yeah, This is by far one of the best game collabs I have ever played. Just because of the amount of effort that was put into it. My mother's dog is gonna lose her mind because they're home now. You do hear a dog, don't worry about it.
Rather than simply copying nature, as artists,
that I haven't
we
used
should
yet.
strive to reveal
Ooh, does it
the
expire,
true
Amelia?
ideals to our work.
If it doesn't, I'm curious to see if the pool changes from like
They are
patch
so
to patch.
talented and knowledgeable.
Maybe not.
Unlike me, I feel dizzy just seeing
No?
those guidelines.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Bah, let me show you some tricks.
Shows a little
Better
bird.
than your linear perspective.
Here, Uccello lifted a stained glass to showcase
Up to,
his
up to
wondrous
chapter
optical
3.
phenomena.
Oh, okay. So what are your options? I'm so curious.
Not again, Uccello! You can't keep altering our work with that strange pigment of yours!
Uccello is a menace.
And it goes against our patron's instructions. What if they find
Was
out
it a
about
screenshot?
it?
Yeah. I'm so curious. It's been so long. Because, I mean, we all must have had it at one point, I would
The
assume.
modified colors and lines do give
But I
the
don't
work
even
a little
remember.
more life. Fine.
For chapter 3,
I
so that's
admit
like drop.
You
That's like
know
ad
it.
launch.
He's right. I say we keep it. It's not like our patrons are ever smart enough to figure these things out anyway.
Wow, Mail Painter 3 sucks.
It never occurred to me painting could be so.
Give me 1
liberating.
second. I'm just gonna mute myself so I can yell at this dog. Hold on.
Thank you for enlightening me.
There we go. Hopefully. Sorry.
Huh?
She's very vocal.
Of course. To paint is to find freedom. That is what it always has been.
There's probably a dog walking by. They're probably not even home yet. I just assumed they were.
It was a time of joy and of meaningful creation. But it didn't last long.
I'm sorry. We must suspend funding for now. There is simply no
This
money.
feels so real to like the actual
All at once,
Leonardo paintings.
the painters and
Not that this is
artisans
Leonardo's
were
work in
kicked
this
out of
story,
the
but
cathedral,
wasn't the biggest
stripped
issue
of their
with
rights
the
to finish their final painting, leaving no
was he the one
room
that did
for
the chapel
negotiation.
ceiling? I'm getting people confused.
No payments.
Hi, Glitter.
And no written records were left
Funding
behind.
was the biggest thing. Was just securing funding because it took so goddamn long year to year. There was
But
always a chance that funding would
life
just
had
get
to
cut.
go on. These
Oh,
painters
interesting.
and artisans scattered
Oh.
each one, doing what they could to earn their
Are you
bread.
leaning toward anybody? Or you're just gonna hold on to it, Amelia?
But always returning
So
to the
interesting.
unfinished fresco that tugged at their heartstrings.
That night,
So not
I
Leonardo.
returned to the dome.
Yeah, no, not Leonardo.
But I
I'm getting my
never
Italians mixed up.
expected to find
Getting my Ninja Turtles
Uccello
mixed up. That's
there
what I'm
as
doing.
well.
On who to
Then
choose?
others came, one by one.
Honestly, that's the
Turns
beauty
out
of this game is that any of
I
those
wasn't
are a
the only
solid
one
option.
reluctant to leave our work behind.
Again,
Honestly, just based on
Uccello
what I
lifted the
regret
stained
and Enly.
glass and
Yeah, I would
their
say
story has
Enly of
come
all
to a
those,
pause here.
or Sotheby.
Now let's finish it.
The rest can be good, but they almost kind of rely on other characters to be good. But those on their own are so versatile, they fit into a bunch of different teams. Or Druvis. I didn't even see Druvis there. Sotheby almost more than Druvis, though. Sotheby's used constantly. Because I guess her Euphoria 1 really made her insane. I don't know that because I fucked up putting the Euphoria on. I unlocked it, but I didn't actually equip it. Because I don't read. Who was the other one? Oh, in that case, NN Lee. The Asian girl with the 3D glasses. Yeah, super strong pillar in plant teams. Thirst begins to change color. Oh. Oh, this
Let's leave something behind for our own sake. Birds with grayish feathers. Bells that ring at dusk. Or the Arno River running free. Let's do it with all that we have left. Our brushes and pigments.
So that is what all of this is.
Just a group of artists who cast aside all constraints to finish a masterpiece in secret. No linear perspective, no intricate designs, yet a masterpiece nonetheless. Left behind a magnificent spring for Florence. Damn. Oh, they're closing this out good. That's why I'm like, what is chapter 12 for? That would have been a good ending. What is 12 gonna be? I guess everybody goes home, right? Everybody goes home to the reverse universe, I suppose. Or the reverse timeline, whatever the hell they're in. I guess, no, it's space, not a timeline.
What happened after that?
Yeah, what happened after that?
The treasure hunters must have opened the secret chamber and found the Compliner's relics, right?
Well,
oh, the
there
book
was
version.
no treasure
Of course it's
inside.
him.
Just a few letters and a painter's address.
Of course he's the one telling the story.
That's it? What about all those symbols? Don't tell me you made it all up.
Literally everybody at the end of Game of Thrones. What are all those
Easy,
symbols?
Easy, allow me to continue.
What happened to all these symbols you laid out
Long
for us
after
that you
people
never
were
bothered to tell us about again?
artisans scattered to the wind. Each of them received a special pigment from Uccello. They used it on other projects they worked on, leaving their signatures, these symbols behind to mark their work.
That's really cool.
And so concludes a Firenze
Canada
fresco
had
mystery.
a group of artists that
To
were kind of
celebrate
similar
this
to this,
touching
called the Group of
story,
Seven. They kind of
I've
did
hired
the
a team of
same
talented
thing,
artists to reproduce their paintings in a new book.
where they had like
And
a
I
unifying,
gave it
almost like a visual
wonderful
signature.
title. La Primavera di Firenze.
Crowd lets out a chorus of dissatisfaction. Damn.
È un titolo terribile.
After one of them, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I've got something
Yeah, they're
even
taught
better
about
here.
a lot in
A
school.
map
I actually,
straight from the Spanish code with
when I was in my
direct
university
route to
like
India.
screenwriting program,
Think of the opportunities that await you.
there was somebody who wrote a script that was about the Group of Seven, about how they're all artists, but they were all actually spies. Like it was a total spy film. It was like a historical fiction about how they were all just presenting as artists, but not really.
I have a serious question. What is there in India that is worth all this
I thought it
fuss?
was really interesting.
If Marco Polo is to be believed, not even there can one escape the troublesome
Oh, that's because I'm a
rumors of
sucker for
merchants
historical
and
fiction.
courtiers.
Unfortunately, humanity's thirst for gossip knows neither geographical nor temporal
boundaries. Yep. True
But this
that.
apple still finds it so strange that all the rumors about these compliners turned out to be false, from top to bottom. It seems like, no matter the era, lies always travel faster than the truth.
Preach.
Well, I wouldn't say that. In fact, the rumors didn't really hold much weight until you arrived.
Oh.
Huh?
The assassin gazes at the distant crimson clouds.
The Compliner's relics weren't the most important thing we were searching for. In fact, we were looking for an apple. One very much like you. So when you turned up, looking like the very apple we had lost, it was only natural for us, and the Templars, to keep an eye on you.
Because
Of
even in this
course,
world,
it turns out
a
you weren't
talking
the
apple
apple
is
we were
fucking
looking
weird.
for.
And you're only telling me this now? I thought we were friends.
The last chapter.
It's only because I consider you friends that I had to keep this from you. That apple brings bloodshed and war wherever it appears.
Evidently.
Well, then it does sound like quite the troublesome thing.
The assassin smiles.
You caused quite a stir in Firenze yourself. No need to be modest.
Esatto. You are an
Correct.
amazing
You're an
apple in your
oh,
own
sorry.
right. My
I don't
only
know why I thought
regret
that was a
is that I
narration.
never got the chance to dissect you and study your inner workings.
Leonardo?
I hope you don't mind, but I think you may have to keep that regret forever. Ah! Miss Sotheby, why did you sneak up on me like that?
I did not. I just wanted to tell you that Verton and I met an old gentleman down there who was kind enough to give us directions. Well, he said if we keep heading northwest along the Arno River, and then, Anyway, we'd end up in Prato Vecchio eventually.
I do believe you may have skipped some, if not all, of the necessary information.
Ezio knows the way. All we need to do now is deliver the letter to Signore Uccello. I suppose
You know
we
what's
must
my
say
ultimate
goodbye
dream?
to our dear Firenze for now.
My ultimate dream is to have a VTuber model that is made by the artist of this game. One of the
Red
artists.
is so vibrant.
Because
Like an
the
endless
artists, or
field
the
of
characters
poppies.
themselves in this game are rigged in Live 2D, as far as I'm aware. Same program. So, like, theoretically, any of them could be a model. In theory.
What did I say? This place has the best view.
It is positively gorgeous. I see why you insisted we all come up here together.
A place of beauty like this is a fitting place for farewells.
Imagine they sold VTuber skins. That'd be a great way to do that. And fade into the coming night's breeze, melting with the golden glow of the setting sun.
By the way, I had a discussion with some of my fellow
That's a
painters.
good art.
We discovered that Prato Vecchio is rich in a special mineral.
Look at that. That's such a good art. Look at Verdant. Sorry, I need to snip this. I need to snip this. This is so good. Reverse left. Burton, Apple, Leonardo, Sotheby. Oh, it's so good.
One need only grind and heat it properly. Then presto! You have yourself some invisible pigment.
So that's the source of the pigment used in the fresco.
Uccello was born in Prato Vecchio. It's safe to assume he brought some from his hometown to Florence.
Just a hint of this
I
powder,
wouldn't be
and you are
surprised.
able to
I
create
would
a
not be
vast array
surprised.
of remarkable colors. Among them, the most famous is a color some call Firenze Red.
Firenze Red.
A red that isn't too glaring or gaudy. You see it on the rooftops of the houses, the reflections on the rivers at dusk, and even on the signs, street-side shops. No wonder many praise Florence and its magnificent red.
It's a good name.
1 week later. Okay. The bumpy journey has finally come to an end. Jammy.
Finally. That darling little house up ahead. Must be Mr. Uccello's home.
Small farmhouse stands beneath the thick shade of olive trees ahead. Fuck, read it too slow. Hi, Jammy. How you doing? He only takes a few excited strides ahead.
I just realized something. When he learns from us that his friend Bianca has been dead for years, he might be very sad.
Oh, yeah.
Signore Uccello, if he's even still alive, will be an old man by now.
Old bird.
A man of his age grows familiar with death and farewells.
True. Doesn't gently pat Sotheby.
Let's go.
I like how all the like strapping men like just love Sotheby and Matilda, like just the younger girls, like they immediately treat them like little sisters. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
Who are you?
Oh,
Where did you
you
pop up from?
Oh, she's very pretty. The small courtyard is vibrant with life, and a woman with paint stains covering her dress stands alone in the sunlight.
Apologies for the intrusion, Signora. My name is Ezio Auditore from Firenze. We're here looking for Paolo Uccello. We have a letter here addressed to him from one of his friends.
Need to hear the voice.
Friends? I'm not sure my father would agree he had any friends.
Is that Cassandra?
Is that so?
Sounds like her.
The letter is signed Bianca.
Bianca? You should have said so earlier. Please, put the letter down. It's meant for me.
Oh.
The letter mentions a particular piece of stained glass and details of the fresco in the Florence Cathedral. We assumed it must have been meant for Mr. Uccello.
The woman looks wistfully in the direction they came, then laughs as if recalling a joyful memory.
It appears I've deceived you as well.
Oh.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Nope.
I am Antonia Uccello.
Oh!
And perhaps the Uccello you friendly strangers are looking for.
Never mind. I just thought it sounded like her. I was wrong. I like that name, Antonia.
I see. So Bianca has passed away too.
Her paint-covered hands grip the yellowed papers tightly.
That fresco was the last work we did together. Father passed away soon after, leaving behind my sick mother and a pile of debts. I used to follow Father wherever he went, whatever job he took. Sculpture, masonry, painting, frescoes, everything. I learned all I could from him, and after he died, hoped to accept commissions independently. But as a woman, it was almost impossible. But once I left Firenze and began using Father's name to make a living, some of his old patrons were kind enough to keep sending work my way, provided I concealed my true identity.
Well, I love misogyny.
Oh, so you're the imposter!
Shut up, Leonardo. God, why is he always such a bumbling idiot? Antonia gives the impertinent artist a glare, as she should.
I admit I tried to imitate Father's style in my earlier works, but I'm much more than just an imposter now.
No. A painter's mind should be a mirror, capturing and reflecting the truth and beauty of nature.
Fuck off, Leonardo.
To simply copy the works of another? No, Signora. It seems you still have much to learn.
Hit him.
Huh. Is that what you think? Well, I've heard it all before. Mind's as a mirror. Ridiculous. Let me tell you. A painter's mind should be like a sheet of transparent glass. It refracts and transforms the external world, then reconstructs its image inside the painter's brain, rather than simply copying the natural world around us.
Oh, that is an intriguing theory. Odd, perhaps, but not without merit.
Yeah, so shut up.
You just wait here. I'll show you with one of my recent works.
Oh, let's go home. She springs up and begins rummaging through a nearby stack of sheets.
She seems so full of life.
Yeah, not dead.
She reminds me of my sister. Women like her have seen much pain, but they never let it defeat them.
If only her understanding of painting were a bit more profound, I believe we might become good friends.
This guy. Sun rays pour through the patterned window with the lights box dance merrily on the old wooden floor. The pond stove gurgles as the fresh scent of herbs fills the room. War, plague, poverty, the loss of loved ones. Painful memories of the older generation now linger in the cracks of the walls and beneath the leaves of the trees. Antonia has lived in this quiet refuge for a long time.
Perdonatemi, may I ask, what was your name again?
Antonia has returned, holding a yellowed sketch in her hands. She looks closely at Ezio, studying his face.
You said you are an auditore, see?
Yes. You know about my family.
Oh. Closure?
I thought so. You look so familiar.
Oh.
I'm sure you know your mother, Maria Auditore, funded my father for a time.
Oh.
Father conducted a lot of his research on perspective in lighting. He passed that knowledge on to me.
I see. And you applied that knowledge to your frescoes, huh?
The artist winks playfully.
What goes around comes around, right?
Architects, sponsors, painters, artisans, assassins, outsiders. Our identities may differ, but our actions are all deeply interconnected. This apple has never felt so moved by the warmth and power of community.
I heard a lot about your family from Father. He was always very grateful to you.
Mi dispiace. If Mother hadn't cut your funding, perhaps you wouldn't have had to.
Antonia shakes her head calmly.
Your family helped us more than we could have ever asked for. Your mother once commissioned my father to paint a family portrait. Do you remember?
Oh.
Family portrait? No, I had no idea.
It was many years ago, and the painting was never finished because of what happened to your family.
Oh. She moves slowly, then purposely towards Ezio and hands him the sketch.
This is the only draft left, but I believe it should be returned to you. Consider it a token of thanks for delivering this letter all the way from Firenze.
Grazie.
Oh, even he gets some closure. Ezio takes the sketch, gently unfolding it in his hands.
This is...
On the yellowed sketch paper, a roughly drawn portrait captures all the members of the Auditore family.
Padre, Madre, Federico, Claudia, Petruccio.
This draft captures the younger version of you perfectly. I can vouch for that.
Shut up, Leonardo. Young Ezio in the painting stands off to the side with a casual stance. Without a care in the world, a 17-year-old boy with an errant heart eager to explore and venture without restraints. The rest of the family didn't seem to mind him. They stood against the clear Tuscan sky, their faces glowing with dignified poise.
What a lovely family portrait. Even the weather looks lovely. The painter did a great job capturing a wonderful moment.
Oh. Almost imperceptibly, Ezio's hands tremble, overwhelmed by a flood of long-held-back emotion.
One of the sweetest of my life.
Oh. I don't even play Assassin's Creed, and I know that this is devastating. With this music? Oh. So I don't even have the context, but I'm assuming you guys didn't get this kind of thing in the franchise. I'm assuming this is like... This would be considered like not quite DLC, but this would be like extra content that didn't make it to the game. From somewhere, or perhaps nowhere, he hears familiar laughter in the distance. Ezio's family? That's fucked up. As light as the breeze sweeping across the red rooftops, traveling over the river of time, and finally slipping out from the yellowed sketch.
It is a good life we lead, brother. The best. May it never change. And may it never change us.
Brothers talked about something else afterward. It was about Grappo or the bank. It was about the beautiful Christina. The gentle and warm memory scatters with the wind, eventually melting in the afternoon sunlight. The young Auditore still remembers how they used to laugh and cry like innocent children. The entire world was waiting for them to explore. A moment of peace for the Auditore. even play this game and it's making me sad. Jesus Christ. Oh, so they did good. They did good with this story. Holy fuck. Damn. That's messed up. Okay, do they have higher levels for the... No, okay, great. Okay, so what'll this cost me? 12. So 32 per thing. I don't have enough for it, so I will wait. Oh, that's a lot. I am still just so thoroughly impressed with this fucking collab. What has the notification? No. Nothing. Is it just because I have levels in there? It must be. Okay. That's annoying. Anyway. I think that's where we call it for tonight then. I wasn't planning on doing anything else in reverse, and honestly, I don't have the energy, like the physical energy in the game to do anything else, so... That, I think, is where we end off tonight. Ooh, that was heavy. That was heavy. Good, though. Holy shit. I will also say, I prefer that event length. That might be an unpopular opinion. I kind of wish the regular reverse events were that long. That was just enough. It was just enough that I can do other stuff. I can still do the whole thing on stream. It was still, like, not long enough that I'm losing interest or anything. Like, I'm not, like, getting distracted. Like, it was well done. It was well done. Excuse me. Let me pause the in-game music so you guys don't have to... Yeah, there we go. I think I know where we're going. I just want to see if they're on yet. What is that? Oh, I'll read that later. Ew. Dun, 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 dun. Do the bare minimum for collabs. I'm glad they made this one so good. They so did. Like, oh my god, they did not hold back at all. At all. I want to see if the person I am hoping is online. Let's see. I could be wrong, but I kind of hope. Oh, you know what? I don't actually know if they're streaming it. Oh, no, I'm incorrect. They're not streaming it tonight. They're just playing. Shit. Okay. In that case. You know what? I want to find. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's not right. That's incorrect. I want to find someone else playing the thing, playing reverse. Man, it usually puts the category at the top for me because I stream it so much, but it is not saved here. There it is. Wow, that was annoying. See if there's anybody else actually. Oh, there's only 3 other people playing this game tonight. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry, guys. Well. Wait, is there anyone playing Love Deep Space? I won't make people suffer through that. That's okay. I won't do that. I did it, but that's okay. Fuck it. You know what? Let's go. Let's just raid Alma. I'm gonna go watch Alma anyway, so we're just gonna raid Alma. Yeah. Alma's doing just chatting with trying to see who am I seeing. Is that Cottontail? It is Cottontail. Okay. We'll do that. And there we go. Now cue that up, and then as for me, I will be back 7 o'clock? Yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow for Death's Door. Another new game. Where we play a little crow who delivers souls to the underworld. I do believe that is the basic premise. It's I want to say it's almost roguelike. I'm curious to see how it works because I know that there's a bit of turn-based involved, but I want to see it play out because it's combat that I can keep up with, that's for sure. It has to be. But that's the plan tomorrow. Yeah. So thank you guys again for coming. I appreciate it, and thank you for the Assassin's Creed context because sometimes I do need it, and I may or may not be having that on my wish list now because it does look like I would enjoy Assassin's Creed just a little bit. You know, because I like getting emotionally wrecked. So thank you again, and I will see you over in on my stream. Make sure to grab the first match followers, second up for stoppies, and let's go spread the soupy love. Good night, guys. Bye, souplings.